Isn't it great how a cow's tail does that, yeah? When it needs a poo.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. And everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Well, I must remember there'll be days like this. And you don't need to worry, there'll be days like this. And no one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas kiss. Well, I must remember there'll be days like this.
Hey, hello. Back out here. Well, that's looking a bit sketchy. It is probably about 4:15. It is Sunday, and I've been up here about 4 weeks ago. This was the wet and windy Hillford camp I did. 4 weeks. It's the time where I put my foot out. There's a old building up here I can shelter, and if there's rain comes over, obviously the winds are picking up because I'm getting higher. Got to be on about 380 metres at the minute. I'll stop rambling, just for to say hello and give you a nice little bit of a change there with a walking in shot, because I don't usually do those. It's just head down and power on for me at my age. So hiya guys, hiya. I'll catch you up there a little bit. I'm unsure where I'm pitching. I had an idea of where I wanted to pitch, but I've sort of seen something else on a map, so I'm going to check there out first. We've got plenty of time. It's going to get windy. It's not probably going to get above gusting at 25. I've got my anemometer, because I like to be truthful about my wind speeds. And we'll have a nice night up a hill, eh? Lord lovers. Right, I will see you up that way a bit, eh? Woo, let's go camping.
When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't meet a chancer, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle seem to look like they fit. Well, I must remember there'll be days like this. My mama told me.
Hi. So we have the tent up. We've had the TFM up, and it's nearly time for tea in the tent. Never mind TFMs in tents. What a cracking pitch, eh? as usual with me, nothing much planned. Oh man, hold on. Pull the tears from your eyes, that. Wow. And you get loads of people go, are you not scared when you go camping? Are you not scared that, like, if someone's going to come and get you? And the only people that you've got to be scared of is people in the towns and the cities. Oh man, look at that. I'm going to have to stop this and take some photos. So this is the view from this evening's bar. A tad better than venturing into town, where all the axe murderers are. There's one's little tent. Imagine the views from the little tent door are quite acceptable. There. I'm currently enjoying the patron saint of Aldi. SEN. Yes, for beers and camping and views. Woohoo! Beers and camping and views. Beers and camping and views. I'll cut that last bit, that was terrible.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. When everything falls into place, like the flick of a switch. Well, I must remember, there'll be days like this. And you don't need to worry, there'll be days like this. And no one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas kiss. Well, I must remember, there'll be days like this. When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't meet a chancer, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle seem to look like they fit. Well, I must remember, there'll be days like this.
Hey up peeps, look at that for a view when I'm having my tea. I have a homemade vegetarian bolognese in there, lovely man, lovely, and cook the spaghetti at home, why not, saves a bit of gas. There's my little setup, usual speedster, Snow Peak table and a Snow Peak titanium cook set. So we shall show you what tea makes, show you what tea looks like in about 10-15 minutes. There we go, just the usual way I reheat stuff, especially if I'm using spaghetti or rice or anything that needs 2 pans. That'll get heated there. Snow Peak is a fantastic 3-pan system. Let's just do it like that and switch them over. I have a nice proper beer here. Got a Northern Monk. Hooray for the monks of the Northern, because we're all quite northern tonight. A rhubarb and custard pale ale at a cheeky 4.5%. Jeanette, thank you. That's my beer. And I tell you what, I feel like I'm having me pudding first. It's a really nice one, that is. I'll bring it in for the closing shot, the glory shot, before I get pure scoffed. But that is us tonight so far. Oh man, that is it's like a vegetarian mince I got from Aldi, about £1 a bag. There's mushrooms in there, peppers, onions, obviously tomato, and I forget what else I put in there. A stock cube, a little bit of oregano. It's blinking delicious. Woo! Ooh, we're ready. Yes. Donna's homemade vegetarian bolognese with a little bit of cheese scooched on the top. Boom. Done. How good does that look? I don't know what's better, V or the tea. Whee! Quick word about doing the dishes. Kitchen rule, kitchen rule. I cooked that pasta in water, obviously. I'm not the Messiah. So the pasta water I kept, yep, in the ensuite pot. That also doubles up as the snack pot on the way up. Hey! And that's it in there. Now that looks a little bit grubby. I bring fairy liquid up a hill with me, yeah. That is, it's like a 30ml vape bottle, or a 50ml vape bottle. I don't smoke anymore. I haven't for 2.5 years, but keep what's handy. And a little bit of sponge scourer. Cut them bad boys down, yeah. And then just use your pasta water. That looks disgusting, but it's what we do up a hill. Yeah, you've got to get your gear clean. Use your pasta water. Scrub it round. And happy days. Get your kit nice for going home or for having a brew in the morning. And just chuck that out the door. You can. That's the dishes done, man. That's all you want, isn't it? The dishes done. Tea in your stomach. Everything packed away. Rubbish in the rubbish bag. There's the rubbish bag. Still got a nice view. Getting a little bit chilly now because we are in July. Oh God. And crack back and have my last beer. Pure lush, man. Oh, and then you got the sound of the sheep and the lambs. They make this weird noise when they go to bed. The silence of the lambs. You're not getting it on camera. But they make this weird noise, but it's not a weird noise. It's a cacophony. Cacophony. C-A-C-O-P-H-O-N-Y. Make that noise, man, for about a good half hour before sunset. Right, I'm getting off. I'll catch you in the morning. DVS reporting from tent. Tea was lush, man. Absolutely lush tea was. Look at me smiley, happy tea face. And dish is all done with the spaghetti water. Beautiful. A tidy camper is a happy camper. Morning, guys. Is that the sound of summer I hear? Oh, Greek man, not a bad overnight rest. I'll not call it a sleep. There was a couple of times when I was asleep. That rain, it came down biblical. It came down hammering a couple of times, and the rest of the night it was more like that gentle rain that would soak you right through if you were outside. I think you're a bit further away. I'm all packed up. It is 9:10. I was meant to get up about an hour ago and miss these heavy showers that were coming in from now. So it will be a wet pack down because I'm not going to sit here till 2 o'clock in the afternoon with a bag of crisps and a Nutella bar. These are delicious for breakfast. I don't do breakfast, but who was up a hill? Oh. So yeah, I'll not be doing any filming or much filming on the way back. I may do one piece to camera where it's look at me and feel sorry for me on my little soggy pilgrimage back to the lingo. I'm all packed up really. Just got to get the tent shoved in a bag, get the heck off this beautiful hill I'm on. Oh man, what a views last night. I was just sat out, I didn't have no crack. I was just sat, just looking at the views and enjoying life. Tea was absolutely delicious, and then I listened to a bit Nick Cave. I had the murder ballads on. I was having a bit dance on the hill out there. Yeah, everyone loves Nick Cave, yes. And that was about it. Oh, it's less singing. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. It's not finished yet. I'll catch up with you in a little bit, but we're finished soon. Yeah. That's made me waterproof gear in summer. Still looks pretty splendid though, doesn't it? We are off over this way. You're getting me dizzy this morning. We are off over this way into that cleft there, and then down into the valleys. I'll catch you probably near that cleft. Good morning. That's right. There's a full posse, a full motorcade of cattle cows up there. Cattle cows. Thought I'd heard a quad earlier. That gang was not there yesterday when I ambled past here, skipping and singing. Happy to be out, like Maria on a hill. We're going to get past these guys, because I'll tell you what, there's been some big fellas in the field. Damn me, has there? Got some testicles like boxers' punch bags. Wow, look at the size of them bad boys. Remember I used to go out on a Sunday morning picking mushrooms on the one of the local school fields. That is a beauty. That is a beauty, isn't it? Let me have a mushroom sandwich for breakfast. Oh. Massive. Wonder why cows don't like mushrooms for breakfast. Hobbits do. Who's in there? Who's filming this? Another one done and dusted. Bit of a mental recharge for the coming week. And fingers crossed we might get some next week, but apparently not. Just got to get out and do the best you can, haven't you? All we can do. Take the mushrooms from your coat. We are ringing. Right, I'll do me toodle bit here. I'd just like to thank everyone once again for all the Buy Me a Coffee donations. Ridiculously humbled by that. But you've seen that all of a sudden the videos are looking totes. Oh no, handles in poo. Totes better. That tiny flying machine. Wow, wow! I get some absolutely fantastic shots off that. Unfortunately, it's been blinking windy every time I've had it out. When I was out with it last night, all it was warning egg. Bring it down, high wind, high wind. I couldn't even see where it was that high. So hopefully we'll have had some good shots off that. I think the new microphone is working out again, I'm looking really professional on that. Eh? DVS, outdoors videographer. But as I say, we'll always go back into the channel. Jeanette, I got myself that rhubarb and custard, and I had a Thistley cross last week. So thank you for a couple of ciders. I did enjoy them. So if you want to donate, or you can feel like donating to the Buy Me a Coffee, stick it in there. What I am going to be saving up for next. The mobile phone I shoot on, I have had it 2.5 years now. Shut up, man, will you? So I want to be getting myself the next model up, but refurbed. I won't buy new unless I actually absolutely have to. So I already have some savings going towards that. Hopefully by Christmas we will get myself a refurbed. I want an A52, a Samsung A52. So anything from now on for the Buy Me a Coffees is going towards that. Appreciated, and it'll be pinned in the comments. And just for to say that, hey man, thanks for taking the time to press on the play button. Thanks for being subscribed. Thanks for being part of my life. Thanks for making it quite a kind of YouTube channel. You guys are absolutely brilliant. The comments, your likes, it's just keeps us ticking over from week to week, doesn't it? I'll get off because I'll get it all of it modelling. What a great word that is, isn't it? That you don't get to bob that into a sentence every week. I'll be getting myself a bit modelling. Oh, what a place to be though. I'll catch you next week, right? I'll catch you next week. I'm getting back to Newcastle. I need to finish editing the Dollar Law video. I need to get dry, and I would like something to eat with mushrooms. Get in, eh? That's worth the petrol alone. Them, I seen the price of them in Aldi. There's £1.29. Right, catch you next week, peeps. Thank you. Big love from Little D Outdoors. Way.